Hello and welcome. I am Exit Light and this is my channel. Today we're going to do something that we've done once before and I really enjoyed it. Today I'm going to be your real estate agent. I'm going to take you through some very haunted homes. You can pay a few $1,000,000 for the ghosts and we'll throw in the house for free. This came up recently for my husband and I as we are moving, and we were reading the comments on Yelp. One of the comments said, "Warning, do not move here. It is haunted. I hear noises and voices." And we laughed at that, thinking that in New Orleans, the for sale signs say, "For sale, haunted," because you get more money for a haunted house there. All right, let's take a tour of some homes. What do you think? Let's go. So let's head down south to Miami, shall we? This home, built in the 1920s and named Villa Paula, began its life as the Cuban consulate building. However, since then, this 5,235 square foot home has been said to be haunted by many spirits. This home is named after the consulate's wife, Paula. Paula died just 6 years after the couple moved into the home. She died from complications of having her leg amputated. And it was the new owner in the 1970s who was the first to report this haunted activity. It is believed that 5 spirits reside in this beautiful home, including the ghost of an infant and its mother, as well as the spirit of Paula herself. The ghostly activities range from constant knocking and door slamming to the smell of Cuban coffee in the morning. Also, a spirit that for unknown reasons hated the owner's cats so badly that he would try and trap it. So, for $4.5 million, you too can own 5 ghosts and this beautiful villa. Next, the Hampton Lillibridge House in Savannah, Georgia. For a mere $1.9 million, you can own this beautiful home. It was built in 1796. This detached home might have a quaint facade, but do not be fooled. It has seen several gruesome deaths over the years, with at least one suicide happening in the home. There have been only 3 owners for this home because of its reputation of being haunted. There is no single ghost tormenting these rooms, but many spirits have been felt around the home by various owners of the 4-story building. To make the spot even creepier, well, construction workers uncovered an ancient crypt during the site's reconstruction. The crypt was empty, which leaves us wondering what was in there and where are they now? And on to the Priestley House in Canton, Mississippi. For a mere $938,000, you can be the owner of this 4-bedroom property. It looks just like any other luxury home with its sweeping staircases and grand facade. But if you go a little deeper into the home, you'll discover a seriously spooky history. This house was built by Dr. James Priestley in 1852, and the property has experienced some very strange goings-on. Since the doctor and his wife died in the early 1900s during an epidemic of the yellow fever, it has become a decidedly haunting dwelling. The most recent owners report paranormal activity occurring in the house and have reportedly spotted the ghost of Susan Priestley in the bedroom where she died. Others in the neighborhood are said to have seen her spooky figure standing in the windows. Owners have also witnessed a piano playing all by its lonesome and candles falling out of their holders. It is said that Susan Priestley got so attached to the home after she saw her husband die that she just did not want to leave. And the Pillars Estate in Albion, New York, for a really good deal of $500,000. Built in the 1880s, the Pillars Estate in Albion, New York is the ultimate in Greek Revival architecture with its lion statues and grand pillars. The house has it all and comes with a few extra guests. The Civil War era estate had previously been left in ruins for several decades. However, a 2006 renovation appears to have raised more than a couple of spirits. The rumor mill started when the owner spotted a child peering out of a basement window, and not long after that, a construction worker said that he heard a child speaking to him. Since then, a woman in white has been spotted lounging in one of the luxurious bedrooms, and owners have heard strange footsteps behind them on the stairs. It's always the stairs. The ghostly figure is believed to be the spirit of former owner Myrtle Carr. But do not be afraid, because so far she's said to be completely harmless. So, if you'd like to own several ghosts for $500,000 and get a house for free, the Pillars Estate is the one for you. And finally, the Dakota Building apartment in New York City, New York for $1.3 million, which I would say is a pretty good deal, with or without the ghosts. The Dakota Building is known for a number of ghostly hauntings. The late 19th century building is one of Manhattan's most mysterious and exclusive residences, with stories of ghost sightings having loomed around the building for years. The most interesting part about the hauntings in this building is that its most celebrated ghost is the one and only John Lennon. Lennon moved into the property in 1973 and was brutally murdered outside its 72nd entrance back in 1980. His wife, Yoko Ono, believes that he still haunts their apartment to this very day. Other ghosts are said to be an Indian figure who guards the front entrance at night, and children running up and down the hallways, and also the figure of a crying woman. If you're feeling brave, you could nab this stylish 3-room apartment, like I said, for the cheap $1.3 million, which actually is a pretty good deal. So, I hope you liked this segment. I love looking at these haunted houses and hearing about their haunted guests. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to be and you are not, go ahead and subscribe. And also, if you would like to be notified of my upcoming content, go ahead and click that bell. However, there's been a change with the bell, and if you'll notice on your screen, when you click the bell, somewhere on your screen will be the option to be notified every time there's content, occasionally when there's content, or hardly ever when there's new content. Please click that bell until you get the option that you want. Thank you for coming, and I'll hope to see you again.